Today, we're going to talk about something that's become rare: real cars. In the world of 2026, where technology is becoming increasingly complex and vehicles are practically turning into smartphones, there are still those who seek old-fashioned durability. If you're someone who says, "For me, a car is a friend that never lets me down," then we've prepared a list just for you. We're examining 10 sedans that engineers seem to have designed to last a lifetime, far from 20 years, renowned for their uncluttered durability. Let's get started on our list of those last real cars that you can even pass down to your grandchildren. At number 10 on the list is the Nissan Altima, one of the last bastions of simplicity and traditional engineering in the automotive world. Unlike many modern vehicles, the Altima offers a proven structure by avoiding complexity. So why is it on this list? The answer lies in the traditional 2.5-litre naturally aspirated engine under the hood, which many of us miss. Nowadays, almost every brand has turned to turbocharging systems to get high power from small displacement engines. However, we know that turbos mean additional maintenance costs and complex electronic malfunctions over time. The Altima, with its old-fashioned engine, offers unwavering power without the need for such costly systems. It stands out not only with its engine, but also with its zero-gravity seats inspired by NASA technology. These seats are a blessing, especially for drivers who suffer from back and waist pain on long journeys. The Altima is an unpretentious but truly timeless companion. At number 9, we are greeted by the Hyundai Sonata, which raises the bar for durability every year. Korean engineers learned a big lesson in the 2026 model, bringing back physical buttons instead of confusing touchscreens. This both keeps your attention on the road while driving and extends the vehicle's lifespan. The Sonata's biggest asset is the harmony between its engine and transmission. It has a robust infrastructure that minimizes problems like transmission overheating, especially in stop-and-go city traffic. Furthermore, Hyundai's long-term rust-proof guarantee and high-quality bodywork are the biggest proof that this car is built to withstand the test of time. The quality of materials in the interior is so carefully selected that you won't hear a single creak from the console even after 10 years. If you're thinking, "I'll buy it, do the maintenance, and not have to worry about it for 10 years," the Sonata will be a choice that won't disappoint you. As we move on to number 8, we see the Subaru Legacy, the master of harsh terrain and winter conditions. Subaru's famous boxer engine structure lowers the vehicle's center of gravity, giving it that unwavering sense of security. Its use of a true mechanical all-wheel drive system instead of the electronic traction systems ensures it won't let you down, even off-road. The Legacy is more than just a sedan, it's a safe fortress, as secure as your home in all weather conditions. The stick-to-the-road feeling, especially loved by our older users, is standard in this vehicle. The interior design is unpretentious yet functional. Every button is within easy reach and extremely user-friendly. With its extra corrosion-resistant chassis, the Legacy is more than just a vehicle, it's an engineering legacy to be passed down through generations. At number 7 on our list is the Mazda 6, where elegance meets timelessness. Mazda's Sky Active philosophy is actually very simple. Achieve high efficiency naturally without straining the engine. This means that, unlike today's small but high-pressure engines, the internal components experience far less wear and tear. The Mazda 6 evokes the feeling of those old solid cars in its driving experience. The leather and wood details used in the interior are incredibly resistant to the ravages of time. You won't hear a creak from the console even after 10 years. The instrument panel has a design that is free from clutter and easy on the eyes. If you want your car to be not just a means of transportation, but also a loyal and stylish companion that will grow old in your garage, the Mazda 6 embodies that old-school spirit you're looking for. At number 6, the legendary name synonymous with robustness, the Volvo S60. Many of us know Volvo primarily for its safety in the event of an accident. However, this vehicle also boasts one of the most resistant chassis to metal fatigue. The quality of the high-strength steel used ensures that the car remains alive even after exceeding 500,000 kilometers. That solid sound you hear when you close the door is actually a guarantee of 20 years of reliability. The seat ergonomics are a worldwide benchmark. They wrap your body like armor on long journeys and minimize fatigue. The Volvo S60 is a true fortress built for drivers who don't succumb to the fleeting fads of the modern world, but who make safety and durability a way of life. Right in the middle of our list, at number 5, is the Corolla, the world's most trusted name. We can call this vehicle the epic of cost effectiveness in the automotive world. The fact that the number of parts prone to failure is so low is no coincidence. Toyota always designs the Corolla to work even on the world's worst roads and in the most challenging conditions. It's not bogged down in complex technologies, it's easy to maintain, and it's always worth its weight in gold in the used car market. Even in the 2026 model, it retains that simple but unwavering philosophy. If you don't want to deal with the hassle of constantly going to the service center, if you just want to turn the ignition and drive off in peace, the Corolla is the most sensible investment for you. It's the endless energy and loyalty of the roads. As we approach number 4, we are greeted by the Honda Accord, a marvel of engineering. The Accord's engine ticks like a Swiss watch. Its ride is so steady and refined that behind the wheel, you feel like you're in a much more expensive, luxurious machine. Honda engineering is so focused on the harmony of the mechanical parts that with just regular oil changes, this car can keep you happy for 20 years. Its spacious interior and enormous trunk make it perfect for long vacations with grandchildren. The Accord is one of those rare cars where engineering meets honesty, delivering performance when you expect it and enveloping you in comfort when you want it. At number 3 on the list, on the first step of the podium, we are greeted by a true unsung hero, the Acura TLX. Many of you know the Acura name as the face of Honda's luxury, and that's absolutely true. But the TLX is more than just a luxury machine. It's an engineering pinnacle that takes Honda's famous, unwavering robustness and adds first-class workmanship and material quality. Generally, when you say luxury car, people think of delicate and fragile vehicles. But the TLX breaks that rule completely. From the transmission structure to the smallest running gear component, everything has been extra strengthened to withstand heavy-duty conditions and the wear and tear of years. The genuine leather and soft textured materials used in the interior are of a quality that will retain their form even after 10 years and won't crack in the sun. Its technology is not confusing. On the contrary, it is user-friendly and fluid. If you say, I want to drive a prestigious car, but I don't have the time or patience to deal with mechanics and service, then the Acura TLX is what you're looking for. It offers peace and sophistication on a silver platter. It is the most enduring form of luxury. Now we come to the silver medal of the list, the sole representative of silence and flawlessness in the world, the Lexus ES. This car is the only address for those who want to buy peace of mind in the automotive world. Lexus's philosophy is built on the perfect harmony of every part. With over 20 years of experience in hybrid technology, this vehicle teaches its competitors a lesson in engine life and fuel efficiency. When you own a Lexus, you completely eliminate the word unexpected breakdown from your life. The interior of the vehicle is so quiet that you're completely isolated from the outside world. You don't feel the fatigue of the roads. This silence is achieved not only by insulation, but also by the flawless combination of each mechanical part. The craftsmanship inside the cabin comes from the traditional Japanese Takumi hands. This means that every detail is built to last. When we reach the 2040s, the Lexus ES you drive today will still continue to glide on the roads with the same silence, the same comfort, and the same elegance. Owning a Lexus is not just buying a car, it's buying a lifetime. To sign a quality agreement that will last a lifetime. And here we come to the absolute winner of the list, the only king in the automotive world to hold the title of Immortal, the Toyota Camry. Why is it undeniably number 1? Because no matter where you go in the world, most of those famous taxis and executive cars that have covered millions of kilometers in the toughest conditions and on the worst roads and still work without a hitch are Camrys. This vehicle is the product of what we call overbuilt engineering, meaning it's designed to be much more robust than it should be. The engine under the hood is as hard and durable as a rock. Far from the complex, finicky, and constantly failing systems of the 2026 world, it carries a heart focused on power and continuity. The interior design is in the style that our older drivers love, simple, understandable, and everything is where it should be. If you have to make a decision today and choose only one sedan that you'll say, I'm so glad I made this decision, even when you turn the ignition 20 years from now, and that won't let you down when you leave it as an inheritance to your grandchildren, that car is the Camry. It is the last bastion of the automotive world, the living embodiment of durability. It is a legend. These 10 vehicles aren't just piles of metal, they are loyal companions that will accompany you for years to come. In the chaos of 2026, I eagerly await the comments of our valued viewers who appreciate the value of true robustness. Which legendary model do you consider lifelong? Share your experiences below so that the next generation of drivers can also benefit from this legacy. If you liked it, don't forget to support us and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next review. May your path always be clear and your driving safe.